本当？見えないでしょ？どこにいるのかな？見えない。I miss you.
When I was a young lad, I was enlisted in the army. You see? Not many things happened while I was in the army. Nothing of note, really. But I was in the army. I forgot to bring in my VTuber! Wait, not my VTuber. My PNG tuber.
Hi, my name's Fire, and I stream very consistently.
Here we go. Hi, hello, good morning. Sorry, I forgot to bring him up and I was like, hello. My streak is murdered. Oh no! I did do a really early morning stream the other day. That might have fucked it up. My sincerest apologies. But I hope everyone's doing well today. Hello, good morning. Wow, I now have a streak of 2. How is everyone today? Feel free to talk about your days in the chat right now. I am doing well. I love my job, guys. Have I mentioned how much I love working for Arcadia and working for Concha? Love that shit. Forky! Hi! How are you? I hope you're doing well, Forky. Oh my god. Life is beautiful. Forky, I heard you were in Latin America and you didn't fucking message me about it, by the way. Breaks my heart, man. Breaks my heart. You think you know someone. How is everyone, though? Let me... Dude, I was so scared that spellcasting got banned off Spotify, but it fucking worked. It did not work. I wasn't? You know Mexico is in Latin America, right?
Hi!
I've never been Mexico? Then what cave were you in? Were you just in Spain? Oh! Now see, that's not one of the caves that I was aware of. I thought it was the one in Mexico. Does anyone know any good baby names? Are you having a baby plague-ridden? Oh, wait, you've been plague-ridden? Are you okay? I love you, model and artist. So, hi, Cake! Oh my god, Cake, what's up? What's up? Dude, Cake, every single time I see one of the drawings you make of my Sona, I'm like amazed. Oh, 3 chicks? Like baby chickens? Fucking Huey, Dewey, and Louie, call it a day. Here we go. Wait, I did not pop out my art program, so it looks weird. Here we go. Nuggets. Thank you, Anxious Rex, for the suggestion of naming the fucking baby chicken Nuggets. Apparently it's 3. Woo, woo! Sick got me, fuck my dentist. Oof. Okay, if I got 3 roosters, I do not. Also, a woman can be named Huey, Dewey, or Louie. God forbid. God forbid women do anything. Let me quickly undeafen NBC, by the way, because I don't know if anyone's gonna join, but I also don't want to be like, bum bum bum. Their dad is already an asshole. I named him Richard because he's a dick. Like the Nixon. That too. I wanna like redraw all my emotes and stuff because a lot of them were made in like 2021 and you can kind of tell with like the not subject matter because like that implies that emotes have like topics, but you get what I mean, right? Where it looks like a very 2020 something emote. So I do want to like make it a little bit more accessible. Does that make sense? Have a good stream. Thank you. Hope you have a lovely day. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Chat, did you know that if you break all your bones, they come back stronger? So realistically, I love the power of public Wi-Fi and 144p, 160, 160p on public Wi-Fi? Now that's good. That's some high quality shit right there. I've just been chilling. Wait, let me... Here we go. It's amazing when 60 whole pixels. Me. Perfect way to appreciate the artwork. Where would I be without you guys? Trying to find out which ones I'm gonna do in what order. I already have a heart emote that I redrew a while ago, so I'm willing to reuse that. I do low-key want to keep the fire one. For no reason other than the fact that it is in my name. I can sure make out. It's an awesome title. I bet the guy you work for is an awesome dude. No, that's so true! Anyways. I hope your watch streak is dead, Concha. I hope it's been absolutely ruined. Hi. Evil Twitch affiliate tortures small artists by tossing coins at them. So, you think he pays me? You think Concha, of all people, fucking pays me? You're insane. You're insane if he thinks he does. If he thinks he does. If he thinks he does, he's insane. But you're insane if you think he does. Let me lower the volume of touchtone telephone a little bit because it's very loud. If he won't pay you, I will, Celeste. Sorry, XP, keep the money to yourself. Would you have preferred Minecraft roleplayer? Infamous Minecraft roleplayer. Twitter.com content creator. content creator, it's underscore Concha, twitter.com. Guys, we can finally remix Split Apart into Roblox horror stories. Influencer. Guy who's fucking dead, dog. Okay, here we go. Influencer is dreaming him too much credit somehow. Yeah, dog, who the fuck is he influencing? There are healthier role models to have. Our little ketamine addicted IRL Tony Stark. Oh, that's not a good thing.
Hi.
Hi.
Yo, is someone else gonna join the VC, or are you just gonna fucking like corner me? Dog, I'm scared.
So we talking shit, huh?
Dog!
We talking shit,
Dog!
huh?
I'm scared!
We talking so much.
Yo, can I get a restraining order?
I know that. No, not just you. It's not just you. I can take it. I can take it being you. I know that half the people opening their yaps in the chat room will be in front row seats the second this fucking server starts. I know for a fact that I can see all their names in the fucking viewer list. This is fucking shit talking. To stop crying for help. It's okay. You're being a bitch. This is fucking class A shit talking from people who cannot wait for this fucking project to start. I don't want to hear a damn thing out of any of you. Any of you. Okay, well, Farky, I forgive you.
Farky, my
you can
goat.
shit talk me all you want, King. Farky, I forgive you for anything. Hey now, Concha. Hey now. No, XP, I'm also not rude to you because I also need you to work for me, so I can't really be unkind.
So you're rude to me even though I'm actively working for you in writing and helping you manage your goddamn server?
Yeah, but you're already doing it.
You're so mean to me. What have I ever done to you?
It's like you know when you put a fucking a fishing net over a ferry, they're stuck. That's what happens. I just fucking whoop, and then from that point onward, I just taunt the shit out of all of you, dude. It was so fucking funny seeing Dijon wait 2 weeks to start creating the magic system, and then the second I hop in VC with him, 10 spells get completed. The funniest fucking day of my life. This was. It's actually.
Oh my
insane.
god! You did just throw us into VC and you went Dijon V work Boba keep being Boba Divi.
Okay, ho. Every single one of you joined that VC willingly, and you all left it a more productive day than you came in. And I think that is my job.
I joined it at 7 a.m. in the morning. What the fuck was I gonna do?
Yeah, and you were so productive.
Dog.
You were. I asked something of you very kindly. You said, yes, I can do that, and then you did it.
No, you did not ask me kindly. You went bye, and I went, oh.
Don't you?
And then you were like, bye, can you do this for me? And I drew a picture of me killing myself, and you went, no, don't kill yourself.
It is getting worrying how fast you can skip your character having a gun in his mouth. That is kind of worrying.
The fact that I sped ran that in under like 30 seconds was the funniest shit I could have done. I hope you know, chat, I didn't even draw the full fucking image of me like dying. I drew this, right? Like I drew this and Concha immediately knew what I was up to.
I saw a cube form and I was like, no, stop fucking drawing a gun. You're not shooting yourself. You can't escape this by dying, Vile. Just put your corpse to work. It's fine.
My corpse? You're not a fucking necromancer.
Thank
Out of
you.
spite, I can accomplish many things.
XP, I wake up at 5:30. Chat, unlike most Minecraft YouTubers, I have a beautiful sleep schedule. V, have you drawn me dying yet? No, but if you pay me, I... Chat, if you do exclamation point comms or exclamation point Ko-Fi.
Yeah, I did that one time. That's the cheat code. You commission him one time and just keep going. Oh, actually, can you add this? And just gaslight him into believing everything you ask is also part of the commission. That's how it usually goes. Keep crying. I go to bed at 4:30 a.m. Wow. And you were trash talking me? Get a grip. Why are you still crying?
You're an asshole.
Oh my god.
When I die...
Yeah. See, it's so fucking easy. I'm looking over here on my left on the private accounts, and XP tweeted not to reveal the fact that XP has a private account. I hope that's okay. Everyone does nowadays. XP basically tweeted, "Oh, I have more free time," and I replied, "Fantastic news!" And then they went, and now I go work in the Arcadia mines. I'm really excited to actually be able to work on things. Smiley face. Like, how fucking easy is it? It's just it's just whoop, and then they just do shit for you. This fucking community is awesome. I love it here. This is fantastic. It's fucking it's so chill.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Well,
I want to see my family again.
But think about the glorious viewer average when you have a new lore series to make, Vi. Oh, think of
You know what my viewer average was compared to yours? I'm like smacking you across the face. You know what I got? Every single Baby Let a Fire lore stream. How does this relate back to Concha? I'm not doing that again. If my life has to be lived in proxy to yours, I would rather die. Do you understand me?
That is so fair. That is so fair. That is a backbone that you have that Saturn doesn't possess. So I appreciate that a lot about you, Vi.
Beautiful stray towards Saturn.
Okay, he's in fucking LA right now. He can't hear me. How can I make this about its underscore?
The average chatter on a Vivio Let a Fire stream.
How can I make this about Split Apart?
No, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head.
You definitely have to deal with that on a much broader scale than I've had to deal with it so far, but I've literally had people in my newest video, which is months old by the way, in my newest video comments go, "Hey, it's the PvP Civ guy." I'm like, I was in one episode, 2 minutes long.
Hi, Siva Raiders.
Hi, Siva. You know what I'm doing for Dijon as a thank you for the powers and spells that he completed today?
Nothing! Fucking
To
nothing.
the list.
The list?
I'm adding more to the list.
Oh.
Chat, can I read you guys a couple of these spell names because I think I'm so fucking funny? They're so undescriptive you won't know what the fuck they do. Hold up, let me go whip a couple of these up. The list, yes, the list. No, I don't make very crude jokes. Don't worry about it. This one's just called Tentacruel. Speaking of cruel, I like air jail. Air jail is fun. Air jail's a fun joke.
Hey guys. Welcome to my stream. I hope you're all doing well today. My name is Vivio Let a Fire, and I use any pronoun you please. This is my friend Concha, who uses he, him. I'm doing great today. I'm doing so well. I'm doing so well.
Moses would have loved this one. That's fucking funny.
I'm doing so great.
I did.
Thank you so much for the follow, Becca.
This one's just called 4.5 Hearts, a Blizzard SMP admin, probably.
doing so well right now. I've thought several times about, like, the implications of jumping out of the window that I'm trapped in. But alas, I am on the 5th story, so I really don't have a choice in the matter.
Nope.
It's okay. I'm doing so great. I was gonna say something about the song I'm listening to, but then I remembered that thing you said about me a while back, and I got ashamed, so I didn't.
You know what the best like thing that has come out of this whole process for me is that I actually finally, after 2 years of annoying you, know how to format a document. Isn't that fucking fantastic? It took me 2 years and I'm finally there.
Yay!
It's so nice and tidy, and everything is so clear.
How many years has it been?
Since what? Since we met? 2
No.
years and 2 weeks or something.
2 years of eternal suffering, but apart from that, how many years does it feel like? 2 centuries.
Shut the fuck up, Joshua. Also, not 2, 3. We just completed our 3rd year. Ugh, don't remind me. I'm graduating in 2 years. Fuck.
Oh, congratulations. I'm also graduating
Thanks.
in 2 years.
Congratulations.
You know what's weird? I have to take 8 semesters, but then I have an additional, like, 8 months I need to dedicate to just my, like, thesis thing.
Ooh. Yeah, we do too.
Well, yeah, but I would argue mine is a little bit easier, considering...
Oh,
It's-
yeah, well, that is completely possible.
Yeah. I don't have to actually do a study, I have to do practical thesis. Does that make sense? Like, I have to... It's a little bit easier to show your skills in art through drawing.
True. True. Tails, I miss my wife.
I miss my wife.
Miss my wife. So what are you currently doing?
I'm redrawing my emotes.
Oh, okay, so Arcadia is just in the title to pull numbers. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it. That's good, that's good, that's good.
I'm learning well.
Yes, you have in fact learned well. I think I've taught my entire community how to properly like engage farm. Dude, have you seen the fucking engagement my Twitter account has of late? I'm on a generational run.
I don't
It's
use Twitter, you
crazy.
know this.
Oh my god, it is crazy. Let me put down the numbers for you. Okay, I'm ignoring this one because this was about.
Can you please stop self-promoing on my streams?
No. 100 likes on the tweet. Clumpus tweet, 900 likes.
So, when I became friends with Concha, I originally thought several different things about him. That he was friendly, that he was a little bit charismatic, a smidge funny. And then, you see, later on, I discovered that he's just an egomaniac who only thinks about numbers. And
Come back.
and that,
Come back. Why are you so mean to me? Why are you so mean to me? I didn't even notice that you deafened because you were being silent. I noticed that the fucking little character icon in the top and bottom left of my screen wasn't moving anymore on your stream. I was like, this motherfucker muted. Deafened. Whatever.
It would have been 10 times funnier if I just muted you specifically.
God, so much engagement. Oh. Alright, I'm done now. That was it. That was it.
Thank you. Do you have any interesting topics for tonight, Numbers Boy?
Numbers boy. There's somebody who's so fucking bad at math. That's a funny name. Not
Bigger
really.
number, better
Nothing.
person.
Bigger number, better person. Not a particularly interesting topic or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dog, my icebreaker of the week has been, what soup would you be?
Yeah, you have asked that in 4 different VCs I've shared with you over the week, and I'm getting kind of crazy.
Well, I'm not asking you it specifically all the time. Sometimes I'm just breaking the ice. Chasing that sweet street Twitter engagement. See, the thing is, with like my actually like close friends, that sounded way worse than I wanted it to. With my friends who are not a part of the Minecraft community, there it is. How do you say it? They're not a part of any fandoms in the proxy of my vicinity, so I'll just be like scrolling and it's like random JVic post, random K-pop post, random post about Lego Monkey Kid, and I go, okay.
Can I say that when we were in Rotterdam for TwitchCon, I was when we had a dinner together with Dijon, Vi, Elixir, Rindehecker, Staraptor, and me, and we were sat at the dinner table, and at some point the topic of like tweets doing well came up because we were all like making fun of our tweets that we made during MCC Rivals.
Man, I can't read. Yeah.
And I genuinely just sat down with Dijon, who was like, oh, I wonder how the algorithm worked. And in front of the entire group, I basically just went, okay, so you want to do this, that, and make sure that you do this so that that happens. And then I saw the like hope in Vi's eyes disappear as I carefully explained to Dijon what you need to do to have a tweet that does well. And I genuinely think that I might have like just changed into Jeff Bezos in Vi's perception from that point onward.
I don't know if you noticed it, but I was kind of aggressively I wasn't even cutting my meat. I was just stabbing it in front of you to like try to send a message.
I strive to be such a capitalist that Bo Burnham makes a song about me at some point as well. I think that's
God,
my
you
end goal.
suck.
For that I know I've succeeded.
You know, Gorb and I were saying, like, I don't want to be a billionaire because that would imply that I've, like, profited off of poor people. And then Concha's like, I would love to be a billionaire. I would love to be absolutely, filthy rich.
Not billionaire. We said rich. Somebody said, I want to be rich. And if I said, I don't because it would mean I profit off of poor people. I was like, yeah, I'd like to be rich.
I would love to be middle class. I would love to be comfortably middle class.
Oh, because then you have to go to work every day.
Well, dog, I don't want to fucking profiteer off of poor people.
Ugh. Can't a billionaire just be unethical nowadays?
Yes! That's the whole problem!
Ugh.
The whole problem is that all of them are unethical. You know that website that's like spend Jeff Bezos' money?
That's funny.
The
Boys' final season is reportedly wrapped filming. Hell yeah.
Here it is. Chat, if you ever want to feel like you want to get radicalized or anything, here's a website where you can choose what to spend Bill Gates' money on. And see how many mansions you can buy. Or see how many single-family homes you can buy, even. With his money. And then think to yourself, man, he just straight up is not doing that. You know you can buy 1,000 mansions with Bill Gates' money, and you would not surpass even half of the total amount of money he has? 1,000 mansions. That's 1,000 homes that people could be living in. They put people in the ad zone because they knew. They knew damn well what I'm saying right now could do to the people.
Bezos is listening.
Bezos is like, shit, we can have this. Oh my gosh, but yeah. Did you ever play Plants vs. Zombie as a kid?
Yeah, I did play it a little bit, but it wasn't really as big where I lived, so... Like, it was like I played it a bit, and then I never played it again.
I see. If this is like me, would I do? Yeah, I can tell better. Let me look at my emotes again. I do have the sit. You know. Make him a little guy. Alright, I'll get your little guys up. Oh wait, should I actually do have to hide some little guys? Because I actually have them all up by accident. 5 million Big Mac! There we go. XP, don't try to break the little guy. XP and hello, please stop trying to break the little guy economy. We've never had them for a full stream. Let them stay here for a full stream. I beg of you. The economy.
You know, when I think of my inspiration for the stories that we'll tell in Arcadia, you know what I think of most?
Vocaloid.
No, I don't care for Hatsune Miku.
Well, Hatsune Miku isn't the only fucking Vocaloid, so...
I know. Anyway, I think of that moment in South Park where...
No. Oh, no.
Oh, I swear, it's not one of the bad ones. But where the guys just piss off all the girls at the school, and then at retaliation, there's just a 2-minute long scene of all of the girls going around the school, just handing "I break up with you" notes to all of the guys, and they're all crying, and it's like portrayed as a true tragedy. And every single time I look at it, I feel bad for these kids, as if it's not just the silliest fucking thing of all time. God, that's what I want to do.
Why have you been on a South Park grind recently?
Well, I watched it when I was young, and then I played like the 2 games that they made. And thanks. And then I just lost it over the years, and then every single time when they do some new big season, I like watch like one episode, and then I zone out again. It's like you know how people was like, oh, I watched Simpsons, oh, I watched Family Guy, I watched South Park growing up. That was my show.
I wasn't allowed to watch any of them. I look outside the window. No, that's not true. My parents let me watch one episode of The Simpsons, but I really hated like how mean-spirited they were, so I never watched it ever again.
You hating how something is mean-spirited is There's so many things I could say.
Hello, Boomy. Okay, well...
Fucking Boomy _ in the chat is crazy. Hi, Boomy.
I was never allowed to watch. See, you get it, Joshua. No, I didn't watch Nickelodeon. I wasn't allowed to watch Nickelodeon either because they were all like. I also found them just generally.
The devil in it.
No. Apart from the devil, who do you say?
Oh.
iCarly and Victorious were shows I also just saw as a little bit mean spirited, and my mom didn't like it when I watched other shows that were not like Disney Channel adjacent because once again, say it with me, chat. It probably had the devil in it.
Isn't it so crazy that you were so like your choice of media was so oppressed and under pressure by your upbringing, as it is with many other people, out of fear of it containing like hellish themes or just stuff that is overall not good for a kid, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And as a result of that, what has now happened is you portray yourself on the internet as a demonic figure who is in a Yuri relationship with an angel.
Yeah. And?
I just think that if I had to rate their parenting skills out of 10, I don't think I'd give them a very high grade. They clearly failed in whatever it is they were trying to set up. And I find it fucking hilarious.
Peak if you ask me.
If you ask me. I'm not saying it's not peak. I'm just saying...
My son actually used to be... I hope that is applicable to just me. I don't like how you're saying it.
No, it's applicable to so many other people. Every single person who is like, oh, I'm a demon, or I'm a hell creature, or I'm like a fucking demonic, or whatever the fuck, 10 out of 10 times they've had a religious upgrowing that was like really, really toxic. I'm telling you this right now.
Well, my
Country, how
religious
you react to
upbringing
them, I don't
wasn't.
fucking know. They were cool.
He said, my religious upbringing wasn't toxic. But that aside, my son actually used to be an angel. I think I have some old drawings of it lying around somewhere. I can probably find those for a sec.
That used to be a cat.
It also... What?
I thought it used to be a cat.
No, I was never a cat. I have a first,
I remember you showing like a cat. I was like, this was my old Sona. I was like, oh, I didn't know you were a cat. Okay.
No, that I never had a cat. I had an old like fucking. I have a little persona that I draw with my furry friends, but that's that's just a little guy.
The other day on Twitter, and I had to hold back. Oh,
should have mentioned me. I am. They call me the furry connoisseur. And I just like goats because they're silly. I have a
family. Sorry.
Hey, as someone who is currently Orthodox Catholic, I would ask you to mind your tone relating to the Catholic Church.
Yo, I have a 20-minute video to send you that is so fucking funny right now. Stephen Fry.
I hate you.
Yeah. Fucking 20-minute long banger. It's in the side chat. You shut up, gotcha. Hey, listen, my upbringing was fucking reformed, alright? It's not like I had a particularly... Actually, never mind. Compared to Catholics, I was pretty okay. I had a pretty chill here.
Orthodox Catholic, mine too, not even just Catholic. I wish, dog!
I know, but does it have to be said it's an Orthodox Catholic if you're from Latin America? I think that's kind of assumed. The entire fucking continent is Orthodox. Except for Brazil, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Shout out Brazil.
Brazil Orthodox. No.
I had a religious upbringing. My son is a demon. Oh, I'm sure. Where's the fucking Sona of mine? This might be in my fire alpaca drawings. It might be
We're
that.
just on a wheel of names. Nothing was inspired by how I was raised or projected to. Oh, what? So fucking funny.
Where am I? Whose house am I in? Hello, two trucks. Skip this one. This is an old version of my Sona. Technically.
Catching up.
Because they have the little, like, how do you say it? They got the little fire thingy. I'm not listening to True Trucks having sec for like a while. Yeah.
Oh wow, that is.
Yeah, go on.
Yep. No, I don't know. Whatever I can say isn't nice or mean enough. I'm right in the middle.
A lot more effeminate than you thought I would be.
No. That didn't surprise me at all that bit.
What the fuck surprised you then? Let me look at my old DeviantArt.
I just like goats because they're silly. Goats are silly. Guys, nah, I'm not gonna ask you guys because you're gonna say yes. How do I word this? What do I do to stop being called a furry? Is it a rebrand? I don't want to rebrand. The raccoon's too iconic. Also, I love it. It's cool. Ugh. God, there's nothing bad about being a furry. I know, but I'm just not. Alright? Leave me alone.
Oh my god, Amino. I remember Amino. I was talking about DeviantArt. This is another drawing of my old Sona. Trying to find a like solid version of it. And whatever, I
That's
can
pretty
just
cool,
do
right?
Yeah.
Your neck's kind of crooked, but besides
Yeah.
that, it looks cool. He's on the bargaining stage. Fuck off.
Don't worry, acceptance comes afterwards. My old Sona was just me.
My old
Laura.
Sona was just me. I've always had a raccoon. I've never had anything else. Like, okay, I went. That's not entirely true. I went through the like kid phase where, because Minecraft was my first and only game I consistently played, I just changed my skin to whatever I found funny for a bit, and then after that, when I picked the raccoon, I've stuck with it since that point.
This is the way I
Nice,
used to draw
Shaka.
myself.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's a
Simple
cute
and cute.
design.
I like it.
It wasn't a bad design or anything. It's just not me. That is not me, dog.
No, it is not. It literally looks closer to the person you're dating than anyone else.
Maybe Sigmund Freud was
What
onto
that says about
something.
you is something.
Yeah.
What that says about you, a therapist should unpack and not me, but I would like to point it out.
I actually have a drawing of Rina's like really old Sona here. Let me see if I can grab that. Like all the way down.
One of my favorite phenomena of you and Rena is when Rena turns to you and goes, "Hey, my incredibly arrow ace wife, could you draw this toxic Yuri for me?" I find that so fucking fun. That's one of my favorite things that happens with the two of you. Just happy birthday, wife, and it's just an angel and a demon just sat atop one another, just being so incredibly toxic.
Yeah.
Like, okay, happy birthday, Rena, I guess.
No, because I drew that one before their birthday. I drew something else for their birthday, but I wasn't gonna post that one because I was like,
Yeah, but that's the one you put on Twitter.
Yeah, that's one I put on Twitter.com. No, that one was for something else. But here's Rina's old Sona. But yeah, no. Yuri for free except $5. What? The fuck does that mean? Okay. How do you say it? No, because the thing with Rina and I, and I think this is maybe common for many Aeroace relationships. I don't know. I don't personally live in the walls of most Aeroace people. Is like we don't really flirt with each other or do really anything like actually traditionally romantic at all. But we do like actively hang out with each other and do stuff together a lot. So it's like Rina will turn to me like, if we were in a romantic relationship, like if we put our two Sonas together and we put that beast in a situation, it would be so fucking funny. And I was like, wait, bars? Because Rina will be like, doesn't your character, like your Sona, like the character you've used to represent you, like the Sona character you've made, isn't his whole thing like creating shit? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, isn't my character's whole thing like seeing shit unaltered, right?
Another fight is being interrupted. Twitch.tv/, is_Kanche. Twitch.tv/.
I hope you know I hated you self-advertising so much. I went out of my way to mute my desktop audio just so people couldn't hear you fucking. No. How do you say it? God, I was going somewhere. Right, Rina Sona's whole thing is like the embodiment of purity culture, for lack of a better term. Where it's this like angelic creature that's like a page is best left blank because that's the most beautiful piece of art that could ever be drawn on it, right? So Rina turns to me and goes, "It would be so funny if we put these beasts in a situation," and I'm like, "Damn, oh my god." I just have to do whatever my wife tells me to. Unfortunately, a beautiful woman can tell me to kill God, and I guess I have to.
Listen, man, you don't have to justify the reason you draw toxic Yuri. That's all your stuff. I'm not. Do what you want. I'm not.
No, yeah, go ahead and criticize me for drawing a toxic relationship with mine. By the way, you and Rin's Showtime's character. Did you fucking kill your wife?
I did. We weren't dating at the time, yeah. though. That was before that.
I want to shout out that one post that said that you guys have a father-daughter relationship.
Yeah,
Thank you, Nubian.
they were wrong. They were very wrong. I don't think that the character relationship that me and Rin had on Showtime was particularly toxic. At least not by
Dog, you
nature.
killed her!
Like, once by nature. Like once the armor arc was over, we were relatively chill with one another. Like
Well,
the fucking art you make isn't motivated by any. That's just the two characters being toxic to one another. So it was no, I don't think so. There was definitely moments where you could call it a toxic relationship, but not because of just that's how these two characters are. That's just because fucking I was doing shit that I wasn't supposed to do, and Rin was just in the way. Like that, GG. Plus, we discussed that moment where I would punch Rin into the void in like July or June, like half a year before it happened. Shit was crazy. Rin was like, "Can you kill me?" I was like, yeah, I can do that."
see, if your wife tells you to do anything, you would.
Well, at the time, we weren't dating yet.
You know when two people aren't in a relationship yet, but everyone else knows that they are?
This was or June. At that time, it was not even a thing yet. It was not.
You know when two people are dating, but everyone else outside of the relationship knows that they are?
It was close to being a thing yet, bro. I barely knew Rin. Rin and I have had many a discussion on who fell first and who fell harder. Many discussions about this have been had. And I still hold firm that I fell first and she fell harder. But she disagrees. She says I did both. And I disagree with that heavily. But, whatever.
You saying you didn't fall hard for Rin the Hacker? See, Rin, if you're listening, I would never, in a million years.
Do you know where Rin the Hacker is right now?
No, I don't fucking keep tabs on your wife. That would be creepy. Can you imagine?
No, she's out today, so you want to know where she's going, right? So you can make sure that everything's okay if something goes wrong.
Of course, but I'm not gonna fucking stalk her, dog.
I'm not stalking her either. I know where she is.
Okay. Congrats, you know where your girlfriend is? I also know where Rita is. What are we talking about here?
My point is that I still believe that she's the one that fell harder and I was the one that fell first, and she thinks I did both, and I disagree with her entirely on that. And no, that is not me saying that I didn't fall hard for In the Hacker. I definitely did. I'm just saying that she did it harder than I did, and that is a different question entirely.
You know what? You might be right, Content, because if I saw someone kiss my wife's hand, they would not be surviving.
Yes, you did kiss Rin the Hacker's hand in front of me, and I did let you live.
On several different instances.
But I'm also making your life a living hell by putting you in Arcadia production at all times.
Well, yeah. But I was already in Arcadia production before I kissed your wife, so...
Yeah, exactly. I need you.
Aww.
Ugh.
Thank you.
Can you finish all required things, like, yesterday? Thanks.
I've done most of my required
Actually,
shit.
I think you're, like, almost there.
Yeah.
Pretty much done.
Surprisingly, I'm a good worker.
It's not been entirely unpaid, but anytime I throw money at Vi, he gets mad at me. So I can't really win here.
No, I get very flushed. I don't get mad at you. There's a difference there. You just can't tell.
I just assume you're always mad at me.
See, there's a very subtle difference in between when I am flushed and when I am mad at someone. This is when and we're gonna play a game here, chat. Which one do you think is Vivioletta Fire being flushed and Vivioletta Fire being mad? Can you tell the difference, chat? Because Concha couldn't. And he's known me for 2 years. Nearing on 3.
I don't see an issue of not being able to recognize facial expressions. I think you're making fun of neurodivergent people for no good reason.
Yeah? Sure. What if I'm explicitly telling you that my emotion?
Fucking that one's going in the duck.
Thank you, Joshua.
You're asking a chat of Minecraft YouTubers.
That's why I'm stress testing it on them, because I know they are 10 times more neurodivergent than you will ever be.
That's a good point.
I should have gone for tails! I'm taking an autism text next week. God forbid a man walk up to us and show us his chess game wins. I was proud of Joshua. I wasn't an asshole about it. Did you know Joshua came up to us and showed us his chess game wins, and Concha was an asshole? So why didn't you come with Raptor to the mall when he said, I'm going to the mall to meet up with my friends? I think audio minus your mic. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you. I accidentally pressed my mute button.
Oh, you've been muted all this time? That's
No, I don't think all this time. You've been muted. So that's worse for you.
Fuck.
That's really embarrassing. That's really fucking embarrassing.
What? Embarrassing for you? You're the streamer.
Ooh. Chat, can we get a Concha embarrassing going?
During a chess game saying, good move. It probably was a good move. I don't know. I can't play chess.
Chat, do you have any specific emotes that you would like redrawn sooner rather than later? Let me look at my...
All of mine, please. They're old. I need them redone. And I don't.
Oh, fine. I'll do that next.
Yippee!
I should probably do the... I like the angry one. I don't want to
God,
change
Siba
that.
has the fucking side-eye emote now because she's an affiliate. No. No.
Oh, I should probably... Actually, I like the stare one. The stare one's one that you actually use, and it, like, threw me for a double take when I saw people, like, using it outside of my server.
Which one? The stare one?
My stare emote.
Is it in your sub thing? Let me check it.
B server.
Oh, yeah, I do use your stare emote. I like a good stare emote.
See, there's a couple of these that I just don't want to change. I do want to change the confused one, though.
What's an emote that I've always loved but never commissioned? Hold up. Let's see if I can find it. See if I can find it. When has this person's last stream been? Oh my fucking god. Not in a while, I tell you. I don't know if this is gonna be a really clear screenshot because it's kind of. Can you check the VC chat? Is this like?
Ay.
Can you see this?
It's
like a expression.
Yeah, it's like a little blank smile.
Yeah, like that. It's because that's what whenever I think that emote is from an old friend of mine called Jellyfish Pancakes from the Overwatch community. Whenever somebody does something incredibly stupid, I think of that. I think of that emote going meh, like. Heh. Yeah,
Also-
Vi's emotes are awesome.
Thank you.
Vi is a good artist, guys. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's been doing it for a very long time, and he's the best of the best.
What do you want? Why are you being nice to me?
Because you did a lot of stuff today, and I'm proud of you.
Like, who are you, worst
I am-
conscious?
I am genuinely happy that we were really productive for Arcadia today, because we are on a schedule. I almost said something I really should not say on air, but we are on a schedule.
You know what I'm eating right now?
We're eating right.
Unblessed church crackers with sweet. Like, I don't even know how you say this in English. Condensed milk.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really good.
I'm happy for you.
It also might be a little bit sacrilegious, but I'm sure it's fine. You know, I'm technically not allowed in church anymore. Like, any church. Man, this shit's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either after drawing the devil. I think that's kind of a really disqualifying reason to go.
Well, that's not. Hi, Bond Raiders. My name's V. That's my friend Concha.
Oh, bonfire!
How are you, Bonfire?
Oh, I have to, do I follow you? Hold up. Bonfire.
Oh, wait, let me shout out.
I don't think I do. I need to
I
follow
will shout out you, Siva, in like 5 seconds. I'm just quickly shouting out Bond.
Boom.
Oh my gosh.
Hi,
No, drawing the
Bonfire.
devil isn't sacrilegious. You're not banned from the Catholic Church after drawing the devil. Many people have depicted the devil before, and they're all pretty orthodox. No, the real sacrilege comes upon disavowing God.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I failed my first communion like 3 times. So, and now the average Christian listening to this stream is like, "How the fuck do you fail your first communion?" Well, as a Catholic, you do have to confess, and that's when the trouble started arising. Because despite having the Bible memorized and knowing my verse perfectly well, every single time I would do confession, the first time I did it, I said, "I have nothing to confess. I haven't sinned." Which was not the answer that I was supposed to give.
That is a crazy answer, because you just basically sinned within that answer, which is so fucking funny.
I was like 6, Concha.
Still think it's fucking hilarious.
Chat, I don't think you realize how virtuous I was as a child. I completely lost that upon like growing up. But when I was a child, I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't cheat. One time I got punched in the face in the playground and I literally turned the other cheek. Like, unfortunately, that kid was not lying. But second time I did it, I was like, I've been having homosexual thoughts, right? And then the like, father was like, "Stop doing that." And I was like, "I can't control it." And he was like, "That's the devil controlling you." And I went, "No." And he went,
And now you perceive yourself as a demon on the internet. The church wins again. Damn it.
Technically speaking, my son isn't a demon. These are just 2 lava lamps on my head. Actually, demons don't necessarily have horns. It's just that they're often depicted with horns because back in ye olden days, they depicted them as like possessing animals because they don't really have the normal physical body that we're used to. Hello,
I'm a
Nova
fucking
Nox.
raccoon, man. Like, there's a wild thing to come back to stream to. What is good? Welcome to the chat. My name is Concha. This is VVI Violet of Fire, and we are Fuck, we have it. What is our duo name? I was what is it even?
It was
I
Blade
forgot.
Duo, but I feel like that's so old that
Master
like
Doc fucking Showtime. The Showtime SMP Master document. I think duo names were taken.
I said what it was. I didn't.
No, but I want to double check it because I don't remember myself. And it's the same as you stress testing it. I stress test the audience, not you.
Hi, Teagues.
Duo and group names. Why are Muggum and Silva the first two noted down in this? Oh, it's alphabetical order. That makes sense. Coin duo, Den duo, drama duo. Drama duo means all so that's so fucking.
That's funny as fuck. Wait. Oh, I'm the drama king. But when you and Zalus get called fucking drama duo.
I still love that me and Saturn are mutually assured destruction duo. That is the best fucking duo name. I'm just saying.
Teagues, how the fuck
we
do you
are
fall asleep
sword
to one of my streams?
So why are you falling asleep? It's not 4:30 a.m. yet. You're too early. Fucking get up, soldier.
You be nice. Teagues, you can fall asleep to whatever you want to, okay? Ignore this guy.
Get up, soldier. We are leaving. Yeah, we are sword duo. We should change that. That's a lame one. I don't like that one. Why are we? Oh, it was the iron swords. Right, that's what it was. What could be a good duo name for us, Vi?
It's alright, Teagues. I don't know. Abuser and victim duo? Like the fuck?
Don't think that's gonna go well on the resume. It's probably a bad call. Laver duo? That makes it sound like we're both lefties. I don't like that either.
What's wrong with being a leftist?
I don't like them very much. For context, I vote left. This is a funny internet bit, guys. I'm not actually this crazy of a capitalist. Horrible employment duo. I also think that is not gonna look very great on my resume. I'm sleepy and sick as fuck. Well, in that case, I hope you get better soon. Kancha capitalist. That would be such a capitalistic duo name that only one of us is encapsulated in it.
Yeah.
What is like our key thing? What happens when we do argue a fucking like lot.
I
Like,
argue with
every fucking
everyone
time
a
we're on screen
fucking
together,
lot.
we yell. Yeah, but I don't believe it's as much with others as it is with me.
Have you seen me in an extended like voice call with Zalus through television?
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't fucking count. I'm not putting you up against my brother either. That's not fair. We do genuinely fucking argue every damn day. It's so bad. You go out of your way to start an argument with me.
No. Name one time I've done that.
I can name you 3 times this stream alone.
Go on.
When you mentioned that, when you were trying to get over me on like Rinamine's relationship, with me implying that I apparently didn't fall hard for her at all. Earlier today about the Catholic Church, when you were explaining Catholicism and Orthodoxism to me, which was not necessary at all. And I can name a third, I'm sure. Let me think for a sec.
See how it treats me?
Well, then there you have it. That's the third right there. I'm not biting into that one. OSHA? What is OSHA?
You not know what
So
OSHA
funny,
is?
I don't know that. Occupational Safety and Health Administration. What fucking idiot came up with that? Oh, it's an American thing. Oh, that makes sense then. This is all a bunch of idiots.
These idiots want safety in their workplace. Oh, I'm a rich capitalist and a bum.
OSHA fixes the labor rules in the US. Yeah. Fix, quote unquote, fixes. Yeah, right. I don't think they've been particularly fixed over the last couple of years. Band-aid on structural damage. I don't know. I'll chat. This is my task for you. Figure out a proper duo name for me and Violetify. I don't know.
What the
one.
fuck?
Oh,
You trust my chat to come up with a good name?
Yeah, you know how terrible I am at naming things. That's in writing. That is my biggest fucking like failsafe. I do not know how to name things at all. I still think the Midway was a banger, but after that I lost it, bro. I've not been on a good streak. Arcadia
The
was a
middle.
cool name though. What's wrong with the middle? It was supposed to be in the middle. It was originally going to be.
The middle.
Oh, fuck off.
The in-between. The mist.
I didn't name anything in between. The mist was pretty cool. I like the mist.
The midway. The split apart. The cardiac
It's
arrest.
not the split apart. Split apart is still pretty fucking cool, and I will stand by that till the day I die. Hey, that's such a layered.
The central. The constant.
Centrals, yeah. I don't want to hear it. Centrals is a good fucking name for that fucking concept. I like that name. I like that name a lot.
Hello, Sans Undertale.
That fuck ass bird, the pariah. Yeah, well, that's just me stealing a biblical term. That's not me naming anything.
The devil.
Still a good name.
The god.
Oh,
The
yeah,
pariah.
The devil from the Bible. He was the one you named.
I didn't name Nyx that.
No, that's true.
God, Nyx is such a well-written character. My bad. My bad I made Peak.
I made Peak too.
I turned to you. I guess we made Peak together. I suppose.
Yes, we did.
You make it so hard to be mean to you sometimes.
Then just be nice to me.
Do you want me to? Every single time I'm nice to you, you act like I've, like, sent you a slur.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Hey, drawing tablet. Don't give up on me now.
Please don't. I need you. Wake up.
Hey guys, by the way, my commissions are open. If you go to my vgen.co, you will see that I have commissions over there. They're very well priced. And I'm very efficient.
This is true.
Please, Drawing Stylus, lock in, dog! I cannot buy a new one right now. I do not have the cash. Okay, there we go. Actually, I don't really want to discuss the emote. Lost and Found as the duo name. Who the fuck is Lost and who the fuck is Found?
Lost and Found is the duo name. Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry? You're Tom, I'm Jerry. Dumbfounded in Lost Cause. Contra using his first name when his character lost his memories and split apart. No, that was a banger decision, actually. I supported that one.
We love doxing.
You explained it yourself. It was using that.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying like, not that you guys are doing it, but that I did it.
Oh. I also made V use my name, but that was for an entirely separate story reason. Blah. Reroll gamble away. More duo names. I actually, this is a fun fact about me. I infamously hate gambling.
True, I don't. Actually, this isn't true. I have been a hater of gambling ever since the casino and Showtime because it genuinely showed me how fucking addictive of a thing it is to do. In a silly Minecraft server, I figured out how fucking effective gambling is. Like, when people started to genuinely fucking gamble away all of the netherite they had, which is like really fucking annoying to have to go get, I knew that it was like bad. And from that point on, I've actually been so strongly against. Like, I never liked it, but ever since that moment, I've been like actively against it. Rent money parlay.
Dude. How many fucking netherite blocks did Trashy put into the goddamn casino? So many.
Like 8 or something.
Just be grateful they learned how gambling affects them in some way that doesn't involve money. Minecraft casino
forever. Yeah, no, but the thing is, I was the casino owner. Like, I profited off of it, and I went, "This is too easy. This is not even fun." It has to feel rewarding when you profit off of others. Not this easy. That was a joke.
Hey, is that why you said it feels rewarding to work on Arcadia with Dijon and I?
Nope.
I'm glad we didn't put you in that Truman Show situation. By the way, this Arizona iced tea I'm drinking right now is absolutely delectable.
I have said before that if you two have actually put me in a Truman scenario, then it's your goddamn fault that you made yourself the people who work for me. That's just bad script writing. That's your own doom, not mine.
Okay.
Drink Coca-Cola now. I'll win the big one soon. Boomy, if TDP episode 1 gets 1 million views, can I have a band? The server's expensive, dog.
Yo, who wants to pass $50? How much does a drawing stylus cost? Let me see.
$80 probably?
Probably.
Parlaying it immediately.
Oh.
Also, when Rin the Hacker comes home, which should be at any point at this moment, like, I will disappear immediately because she's had a really, really long day and she wants to chill. So I'm just letting you know that preemptively because it could be any moment, but it could also be in 30 minutes because traffic was apparently really bad. So I've got no idea.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at fucking my drawing tablet real quick. There's a pink version of my drawing tablet? Okay.
Oh my god, that's so cutesy. You should order that.
Dog. It's so much money. Trying to find which one's mine. Here it is. How much is this?
Oh, fine. I'm having so many withdrawals. I want to make lore content so bad. I miss it. I miss creating stories. I miss telling tales. I miss having the audience go whenever the fuck I do something shocking. I miss it, alright? I've loved the reaction.
See, unlike you, I don't do it for the love of the audience. I do it for the love of the game.
Well, I mean, I also do it for the love of the game. I started doing it when no one watched my ass and climbed up to the top on my own. That's I think that's more love of the game than it's ever gonna get.
When I quit Arcadia.
Why would you do that?
Oh.
I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out because the amount of chat. You want to know what we've done? You want to know what Vi and I've been doing for the last we've not done it in quite a bit because we've both been really busy. But you know what Vi and I've done for the last year or so? No, not a year. Years over exaggerated. Half a year.
The day I take over the mafia. Sorry.
take the last half a year. Vi and I have been sending each other little bits of writing of our characters interacting in the world of Arcadia over the last like half a year or so, consistently. And every single time Vi writes something, I write something back. Every single time I write something back, Vi writes something back again.
It's still your turn, by the way.
One another. It is still my turn, and I'll get to it eventually. But my point being is that Vi is super excited to get started with Arcadia, because he's made a lot of backstory for his character and a lot of backstory for other people, their characters, connected them and made one interconnected arc over the course of the years prior to the server starting in the canon. And that indicates that Vi is excited, because Vi only puts effort into something if he truly cares about it. At least something. So go fuck yourself. I know you are lying.
You cut out for the last bit. It's like at least something, and then you cut out, and then you went, so go fuck yourself.
At least something that has to that requires a creative output, right? Like, you'd still put effort into going to your job, but you would not put effort into having to make a masterpiece if you were not fucking interested in doing that at all.
Yeah.
Hi, Rin.
Rin, feel free
Rin,
to
are
join
you
VC,
home
or
yet?
if you want to just chill outside of VC, that is also fine. Don't worry.
Are you home yet, or are you still on the way? I'll be moving Prime LeBron on the way to Vegas.
Yeah, I suppose I have written for my character. I love my Arcadia character a lot. I gotta be so real with you here.
Yes. Home? Okay. Let me know when you want to call, yeah? Because then I'm gonna leave Vi all alone. Cry. I can be with you.
I'm scared of being alone. Top 10
You know,
fears,
Vi,
dying alone.
Vi, the only person who's as big of a hater in all of fiction and reality as you are is the Reverse Flash. I think you two are pretty matched, but I think that's it. You know how much of a have you ever read a Flash comic? You know how much fucking hate Barthon is. You know the shit this guy.
It was me, Barry. I fucked your mother.
Well, no, not that one. But that is a funny meme panel. But the amount of shit Barthon did, he is such a hater. It is crazy.
Thought he was hating for the love of the game. I support him. It just saddens me that the Flash show didn't commit to how much of a hater he was. The CW show of it.
The CW show was pretty good for the first 4 or 5 seasons. Everyone hates season 5. I like season 5. Season 5 was pretty alright.
I don't remember season.
The villain was
5.
kind of lame, but the villain was kind of lame. But I like Nora and Barry's relationship. I'm just chilling, listening to you guys. Oh.
Okay.
Look, it's a purple and orange heart. She's so cute, guys. I love my wife. Oh my god. Are you gonna throw up yet, or do I need to do more?
Why do you hate me? Chad, you want to know what happened to me at TwitchCon? You want to know the shit that I went through? I was going through top 10 worst moments of being Vivioletta Fire is having random men approach you and assume that they can touch you and, flirt with you, despite you very clearly showing zero interest. And I had just gotten out of, mind you, my second encounter with a creepy guy in the past 40 minutes. And I go lean against the wall to fucking catch my breath for a second, you know? And Dejon's comforting me. And we both look up and we see Contra look me dead in the eyes, smile, kiss Rin, and then look back at me and smile again. And I'm like, dog, it is not necessary right now. I could be at my lowest moment, and Contra would kick me in the balls and tell me to get over it.
That was heat.
You know how many guys I had come up to me during TwitchCon and just wrap their arm around me or say some insane shit you should never say to another living human being, ever? 6 separate men! How it feels being, I don't even know. What was the thing that Dijon said? Dijon said something really funny about it.
I think suffering from success. I think that's what Dijon said.
No, apart from suffering from success. No, it was Ivory. Ivory turned to me and she went, maybe it's just because you use deodorant and they're not used to that.
Fucking love Ivory.
She's so funny.
Ugh. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I also did not do it because I knew that happened, by the way. I would like to state for the record that if I was going through it, I would not have done that.
You were there when the guy harassed me! I actually stepped in front of you to avoid him!
No.
It was when it's when we confused where the MCC area was, and we were at the fucking entrance there, and this guy in the fucking, like, fedora knapsack thing was talking to me. Me specifically, mind you.
I know what moment you are referencing. No. Next TwitchCon, I'm appearing and pulling TF2 soldier shit. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Now, had I fully been aware if I was actively going through it, I would not have done something very mean to him. But I did kiss Rin purposefully in front of him on multiple occasions. Just to piss him off. And I stand by that.
Thank you, Vaughn. No, that's fair. I also did kiss your wife in front of you several times just to piss you off.
Exactly.
I think my scariest moment was when I was fucking making fun of Elixir and then you turned around and nearly punched me in the jaw. I was just like fucking like talking to her and then
I was getting so tired of you two, because what you do is you piss Elixir off, walk up to me and say, "Can't you, Elixir's gonna kill me." Like, oh my god, just fucking stop it. Stop acting like toddlers. Please.
No.
So fucking often.
No, because it wasn't even that. It was that I would talk to her, I would like say something that would like make fun of Elixir, I would piss her off, and then I would keep on pushing until she would reach over to me and grab me by the scuff of my collar, and like she's like, "I'm gonna kill you," and then I would like dislodge myself from her grabbing me, run behind Concha and go, "Elixir's trying to kill me again."
You did also punch me across my jaw. It didn't hurt. I barely felt it, but you did do
I
it.
didn't do it, like, seriously.
No, you sucker punched the shit out of me.
I did.
No.
For context.
You went for a clean hit.
For context. For context.
Just like fucking Popeye all whip up animation and everything. Just
for context.
Clean sucker punch across the face.
For context. How do you say it?
Mm-hmm.
I was fucking around a Raptor and Dijon and Elixir. And how do you say it? Dijon turned to me and went, "You haven't punched Contra yet, have you?" I'm like, "You're right, I haven't." And Raptor said $5 to go punch him in the jaw right now. Because he was actively like asking someone to sign something for him. So I went, "Okay." So I tapped Concha on the shoulder. I'm like, "Hey, Concha, can I show you something real quick?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And he turned around. And the minute he did that, I clocked him in the jaw. But it wasn't a serious clocking him in the jaw. I just lightly punched him and then walked away.
Yeah, you did do that. It genuinely... I don't think you could hurt me physically if you tried.
I could bite you and probably, like, do a little bit of damage.
Okay, sure, that's true. You could bite. That's fair. That would hurt. But yeah, because I could genuinely, like, I mean it, guys. I mean this. Like, Vi keeps going, "Why didn't you do it then? Why didn't you do it?" Because obviously I don't want to fucking you. Like, that's why I didn't do it. Because it's like the thing. If any of you have ever roughhoused with your little brother or little sister or sibling before, you know what it's like to be the older sibling. You know that if you put too much stress or effort into something, you'll genuinely fucking kill them, and they can go crazy and like just barely hurt you a little bit, and you have to be the bigger guy and not fucking sucker punch them back. Because Vi was constantly annoying me. Vi punched me in the jaw, was being an attention grabbing prick for all of the convention, and all it would take is me to just fucking reach for his shoulder, and I could rip him in half. I could literally haul him across the fucking convention floor with one motion of my arms. I could snap his collarbone in two. Like, I could do whatever.
These are very violent depictions of what you're going to do to me, dude.
No, because it genuinely just I I picked you up. Like you told me, pick me up to see how easy it is. I've lifted heavier objects than you that were smaller than you are. Like you weigh fucking nothing. The amount of effort I had to put into breaking one of your bones is probably less than the amount of effort I put into writing down something on paper. It
See,
genuinely takes nothing.
you say that, but there were several instances where Alan would just like grab me by the scuff of my collar and then throw me into a different direction. Like people were like just grabbing me left and right.
I'm sure, but I'm also willing to bet that if you put me and Aulon in the same area, I come out up. I think I'm physically a lot stronger than Aulon is.
But would you have the heart to hurt Alan?
No. But that's not what this is about. The thing is that when Aulon would reach for your fucking shoulder or wherever the hell
I sleep.
to get your attention. I sleep. When Aulon would grab you wherever they grabbed you to get your attention, they'd probably like just be careful about it, obviously. But when I do it, I genuinely need to make sure that my hand doesn't like crash down onto your shoulder too hard from impact, because I genuinely think that if I put the tiniest amount of effort in, I'd fucking fracture your.
Mind you, I barely fucking touched Concha during the entire convention, right? And then when I was hugging him to say goodbye, he went, "I could snap you in two." I immediately pulled away. I was like, "Dog."
I did say that's true. That is true. I did say that, and I could do it. That's the crazy part. That is true. That is what happened.
Dude, do you know how fucking scary it is when a guy for context, chat, I'm 5'8". I am a confident 5'8" on a good day. Right? Concha's 6'3". When a 6'3" guy who is several times your height fucking grabs you.
You're 5'8", yeah, maybe in fucking like whatever those things are called under your boots. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it.
Right. But anyways, how do you say it? How do you say it?
Continue.
Concha fucking grabbing me, and then halfway through me hugging him, going, "I could snap you in two." It's fucking horrifying! Dog! We were in the middle of bumfuck nowhere and it was nighttime. You get 5'5" energy, that's great. I'm very happy for you guys. You guys can headcanon my height to be whatever the fuck you want. I am 5'8" though, so you guys have fun.
Let's do a charity boxing match, Concha. Ooh, wait, Splee, have you ever lifted weights? And I want to know what your highest lift was. I've not consistently gone to a gym in forever, and I am not in shape at all, but I'm just physically very strong. Dude, Vi, you know what I'm gonna do in July for like a couple days a week? I'm gonna go to a fucking furniture company and move furniture all day around.
Are you going to like imagine it's like me fucking throwing it into a goddamn like wood shredder? Like what's going on here?
Probably. Most likely. The bucks for about 2 to 3 years. Oh, you'd knock me the fuck out. All the strength I'm carrying is just fucking genetics. I'm just like freakishly strong by built, and I don't know why. Well, it's the farmer genes is what it is, but still. But yeah, no, because the thing is that again, like I also did not like consistently like grab Vi's shoulder or anything during the con. I did it like once or twice, but every single time I did it, I could just feel that the slightest amount of effort I put in completely changed the direction that Vi's body was traveling in. So when I gave you that hug at the end, I genuinely just clocked, and I just said it aloud because I was thinking to myself like, wow, I could genuinely rip you in half, and that is fucking crazy. That is
scary. By the way,
no, because I've never been in a situation where I met someone who will take that little effort to kill me.
Dog!
And all I could think about is the amount of shit you've been chatting to me for the years I've known you, and then I finally meet you and you are a fucking twig. Like
no.
I just go, this is
Thank you, T.
You've been talking so much shit, and
no,
I could kill you.
I know I'm talking so much shit. That's part of the fucking, like, game, dude. That's part of the fucking, like, idea of what I was doing, where it was so obvious that I wouldn't be able to beat the shit out of you. I thought you knew I was joking.
Yeah, I know. Of course I know, but it's still the realization. It's still the realization that I hug you after having been with you all the con and being like happy. I'm like, goodbye. It was nice to meet you, and then I hug you and I just like, wow. There's no fucking counterweight to this. There's no pressure. There's no force stopping me. I could just fucking. I could do it. I could.
I don't feel safe being alone in a room with you.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Maybe it has to do with the fact that you keep on saying you would tear me in two.
I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying I could.
Because of the implication, right?
Unquest as reply. Men are insane. This has nothing to do with me being a guy. I'm promising you that much.
You know what Dijon's like first reaction to like hugging me was? Instead of like, oh, I can snap you in two, was lifting me up and throwing me. Like, that's a normal response.
But I didn't do that because I asked if I could hug you first and then just calmly hug you because I didn't want to make Kazuo to panic or something. Because I'm kind, I think about you. So when you went for a hug on the last day and I could actually give you a proper big hug, I finally realized that holy shit, I could fucking break you.
Dog.
What?
Chat, if I die,
Dude, you live across the world.
if
What
I
would
die, and you wonder who the fuck did it, here's your answer. If I die, Tiggs, no!
Loki, if you were to die early, right, I'd come to your funeral and I'd just make it seem like I did it, even though I didn't. I'd just give the most suspicious, like, farewell speech of all time.
Why did Joshua's thing get censored? What the fuck did he say?
I think that's just Joshua typing that.
Concha,
No.
no.
Guys, I'm not going to kill Vi. I love Vi. Vi is one of my best friends. I would never do it. But you have to understand, like, this is not, like, I have never experienced something like this before with no one that I've ever given a hug to that I could just clearly tell that I could do it. And that was a crazy moment for me that I have never gone through in my life. It's just something I've never fucking noticed before. The red flags are non-stop. Oh my god, I'm not gonna kill anyone.
Mind you, chat. I am a healthy 5'8" and 38 kilograms. That is why Concha is saying this. That is a perfectly normal response for like someone to react to, like grabbing me and being able to like not like feel any like backwind. You know what was my worst fucking moment? A particularly strong wind passed by me at TwitchCon and I fell over. I fell like not even
like,
not once but twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Boomy, this is not comparable.
I know arm wrestling. I know arm wrestling is not like an actual proper test of strength. There's other ones to do. But I arm wrestled like 7 different people back to back to back to back. No one beat me. No one did. So yeah, I'd already been running on like a bit of a damn fuck yeah, I'm strong, hell yeah. And then I hugged Vi and then I was like, oh.
I was saying, yeah, day 1 I lost my badge because a particularly strong gust of wind blew me over. I fell like straight on my face. Concha stayed by me while Rin and Elixir went to go find Serafter. And then I like got up and my badge was gone. Some random person has to be let a fire badge just like lying in their pocket somewhere. The joke of like, oh, V could be blown over by a strong gust of wind, that's not a joke. That is something that legitimately happened multiple times. I want to meet you so I can Super Mario Bowser throw you. Can I be honest with you, Spleep? You wouldn't be the first, nor the second, nor the third.
Spleep, I think you and me together could send Vi into an orbital like rotation around the Earth.
How do you say it? My friend Ari was the first person I ever met up with in person. And Ari is about 6 feet, right? Not 6 feet. Ari's like 5'10", right? I was 5'4" at the time. I was like 14. So I ran up to Ari, And Ari picks me up, realizes how light I am in real time, spins me around at full fucking speed, and tosses me up in the air like a fucking pizza, and then snatches me.
Chat, I didn't do this. Why am I being made out as a psycho? I didn't do this. I just casually hugged Vi and didn't fucking.
No, but Ari didn't say, I can snap you in two. Ari said, wow, you're light, after putting me down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they mean the same thing. They imply the same thing.
No, Ganja, what is a lot more threatening in the dead of night in the middle of bumfuck nowhere?
The dead of night in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, we stood in front of the central train station.
In the dead of night.
It was 11 p.m. You've just kept digging yourself deeper. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Kancha gives the best hugs there. They are coined Kancha hugs. Yeah.
Best for you, Rin! Because he doesn't grab you and go, I could crush you!
Well, the thing is, I give really tight hugs because I know that, for example, Rin really loves a proper tight hug. But when I wanted to give you a proper hug and I put an effort and I was like, oh, I should not continue. I will just fucking kill you.
No, my endurance is really fucking good despite everything.
This has nothing to do with endurance.
Dog.
It doesn't. He does crush me. I don't word it like that. I do not crush you.
At
It's
least
like a weighted blanket, she always says. She loves it.
Yeah. Second worst reaction to meeting me was Ollie picking me up and going, fuck your light, and then just, like, also doing the fucking spin around thing with me, and then just, like, trying to, like, bench press me before I shoved him off me.
Yeah, see, I don't do that.
You guys are assholes. Every single person I've had the displeasure of meeting in real life has had the joy of just fucking throwing me around like a sock puppet. I'm tired of it.
Ugh, okay, chat, be honest with me. Is there a lot of red flags about me? Come on, just say yes or no. Like, let's be so for real.
Say it with me, chat.
No. Stay out of this. Okay, Teagues. Why are you doing this? Boomy, come on. What's this all about? You're just kidding. You're just joking. You're just having a good time. Okay. Alright. Rinnecker, can you save me?
Rin, your favorite color is what? Say it with me. Say it with me.
Blue. Rin's favorite color is blue.
What's Gorb's?
Red. I speak only the truth. Okay, well, I can promise all of you that if we were to ever meet and I would give you a hug, I would not tell you that I could crush you. It is just a thing I said with Vi.
I would not hug my fans, by the way. Chat, if we ever meet in real life and you recognize me, do not fucking get close to me. You know what you do? You point to me and go, leave it out of fire, and I go, what the fuck? And then I run away.
I got recognized at TwitchCon multiple times. How cool is that?
Concha came up to me and was like, Vi, I've gotten recognized more times than you. And I'm like, dog, I'm hiding my tag. The fuck you mean? Of course you're gonna be recognized more times than I am.
That was two. That shouldn't be a promise you have to make. Well, I'm only making it because you guys are apparently worried about it. You guys are weird.
If you see me, start running. I'm not gonna hit you or anything, just start running.
If you see him, just like fucking blow some air in his direction and it'll probably knock him over.
I'll kick you in the fucking balls and make sure you never have children, by the way.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
You say that, but there were multiple instances where I just fucking threw Deej onto the ground. I am what they call a glass cannon.
For me to be recognized? Yeah, you are a glass cannon.
Emphasis on the glass.
You won't see me, I'll see you and sprint at you, be warned.
I bring a comically
Rin does
large
sprint
fan.
at people that she recognized. Rin does sprint at people that she recognizes. I remember when we met Clown Piers in Amsterdam in 2024? Yeah, January 2024, we met Clown in Amsterdam, when Rin was in the Netherlands for
Yeah,
the very
but
first time.
for lack of a better explanation,
No,
it's
no,
not scary when Rin sprints at you.
No, I know. But I'm explaining the story. We were standing in Amsterdam Central, and Rin was like, he's got really poofy hair. Was trying to describe Clown to me because in the Netherlands people are tall, so it was really difficult for Rin to see above the masses. And I had a pretty good bird's eye view because I'm taller than the average by quite a bit. And Rin and I, at some point, I just see just a bunch of hair. Like I just see hair moving, like a ship would see a fucking lighthouse in a storm. And I just go, "Is it him?" And Rin just starts running up towards him, and I'm like, "Ah, that's cute." And then I just walk after him and introduce myself very calm. That was cute. The average for guys is 6, by the way. Yeah, I'm above that for quite a bit. Don't you think? I'm taller than you. Daw. Yeah, I know, right? She's so cute, guys. Looked over at me. He did look over you. Well, you can't really blame him. You were probably being blocked in his vision by a lot of fucking people. Gorb!
Gorb!
Hello.
Hello? Okay, Gorb, can I explain the situation to you and you need to tell me if it's a red flag, yes or no, okay?
Of course.
Because
I'm
red
a
is
master.
your favorite
Red is
color.
my favorite color.
Yeah.
I'm a
Okay,
master.
so situation.
I am one, but yes.
Two
continue.
friends have been walking around a convention hall for the entire weekend. Had a lot of fun together. Been, roughhousing around a bit, just being friends, just being good guys, being pals.
Okay.
End of convention.
Does this
nice? No. Let me. End of convention. We had a nice dinner. These two friends they say goodbye to each other, and they give each other one proper hug, like a proper hug for the very first time, right? And friend A hugs friend who is significantly shorter and weighs like a quarter of what he does. And in that realization, realizes to himself that this person who consistently shit talks him like friends do to one another in a friendly banter, right? Who flirts with his wife, who does all of these things to get on his fucking get on his nerves, could this person who is so annoying, friend A could genuinely crush them if they wanted to. And within that realization, they say, "Damn, I could crush you right now." Is that a red flag? Yes or no? Go ahead.
Yes, hello.
Thank you, Gorb. Thank you. You know how fucking scary it is?
Look,
No.
Wait, are we live?
Yes, Gorb. Additionally, to add to this, right? It is the dead of night.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Can I imagine? Now, imagine if you and me were standing opposite each other, very close, very like friendly, and I was holding a knife. Okay. And I gave you a hug, and the knife pricked you in the back, and I realized, wow, this can hurt people. And then I said out loud, "Wow, I could kill you right now." Is that a red flag?
Yeah, but well, no, because I wouldn't hug you if I wouldn't hug you if I. I wouldn't hug you if I knew.
Dog.
You wouldn't trust me with a knife around you?
What?
You wouldn't trust me with a knife around you?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I wouldn't hug you while you're holding a knife. I wouldn't hug anyone while they're holding a knife.
That's foolish. I actually had a very similar experience to that. I was standing with a girl in her kitchen. She was making me food, and she was holding a big knife. And she said, I don't remember the exact words she said. This was a year and a bit ago now. But what did she say? She said something. She said something along the lines of, I could kill you right now." And I was like, "Fascinating." So I'm gonna go. I ate and swiftly left. So that's a threat. What you actually did was threatened by, and yes, that is a red flag.
I think that I was okay.
I don't think you said it with awful intentions. Because I know you.
Yeah, I know you as well, which is why I kept talking to you after that.
But do I think it was a good thing to say no?
Well, no, I admit that it wasn't a good thing to say. Right. I wouldn't normally say this.
I just happened to realize how much stronger I was than them. What?
Yeah, I've just never had the realization that the person who I am currently holding, yeah, I could, if I really wanted to right now.
Raisin snake. Keep that to yourself.
It's fine. It's fine.
Byron, I know you would never treat me like this.
See, he does this and then wonders why I threatened to kill him.
What, talk to my friend?
Guys, what's the big...
I love you too, Ren.
Go ahead.
Why-
What was it good to say?
Alright, what's the biggest red flag about yourself, do you believe? Barring what we've just discussed.
Well, I do have to say, I don't think that moment. I think that moment is obviously a red flag. I don't think it is consistent behavior to say that is a red flag. About
I consistently threaten to kill women that I meet. By the way, guys.
I was about to say, I don't think that's something you could mark as a red flag for me personally. I just think that was a moment where one could say, yeah, maybe you shouldn't say that. My biggest red flag as a person, Rin. What's my biggest red flag?
I can text Rena for mine.
I'll text my
I know
partner
yours,
for
Scorp. No, I know yours. Oh, as your
What's-
husband, let me step in.
Okay.
The inability to be on time for fucking anything.
I am
Literally how fucking lazily you go about with other people their time. That is your biggest fucking red flag.
No, that is actually such an issue, and I hate it about me, and I don't really know how to fix it. Like, I know you're just gonna say be on time. But
Thank you for calling.
Because I
That is
hate, because
genuinely your
I'm
biggest
aware
red
that it's so disrespectful of other people's time, and it's not a quirky thing. And I used to do it, and I think I've gotten into a bad habit of being fashionably late because it got me attention. But that was at like events where like it didn't matter how late you were. But now I'm being late to events that matter, and it's a real issue.
Kanchi's biggest red flag is there's over 100 animals in the world, and Kanchi chose to be a raccoon. I'm not doing this again with your fucking Make-A-Wish ass character design, bro. You got that shit. Your character design.
What's wrong
is
with Make-A-Wish
fucking-
kids?
The foundation. No, the foundation of Recalling Man's character design is one of charity. He has nicked everything about his character design. It is crazy.
Who's this, sorry?
Yeah, Recalling Man.
Oh.
You live too far away. No, Rin, an actual red flag, please. Surely I have one.
Chronic lateness is a red flag. I'm trying to think. Well, yeah, you have several, can't you? I'm trying to think of one that's like not insulting.
I asked Rena, what's my biggest red flag? And she went, do you have time? Dog!
Wait, hold on, guys. Wait, new game. I'm gonna ask the 4 people I'm talking to what's my biggest red flag, and we'll see different answers.
I
Oh,
think
the
fact
4?
that you have 4 people to ask that question to is a red flag in of itself. Thank you very much.
Fuck you, Recalling Man. Thank you, Quackidus.
Thank you, Q. Oh fuck,
not-
Q. Actually, I have to message you something. Hold up.
Q, don't answer. He's gonna put you to work. Listen to me, friend.
I will.
Says, what's your biggest red flag? Can you text him that as well?
Q, what's my biggest red flag? Arena just told me my actual biggest red flag.
What's that?
Your inability to give a set time for a plan.
That's yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah, sick. Alright,
Did you ask what's biggest red flag?
What's my red flag? No, Rin, you haven't given me one yet. I asked you this.
Villa
first.
Fire, how tall are you? 5'8".
Are you?
Why does everyone respond like that? I don't even want to like defend my height anymore. Sure, fuck it. I'm whatever height you think I am.
No, it's just Kaji was elaborating on how small you were.
No,
I'm
Gorb.
6'3".
Gorb.
I'm taller than you.
But I'm 5'9".
Yeah.
So I feel
I'm
that-
Gorb. I'm 38 kilos.
okay.
Yeah.
I see.
That is why his reaction was one of fear. Because I wear very bulky clothing and you do not notice how fucking light I am until you wrap your arms around me.
It is fucking Gorb. When I tell you, one quick motion and Vi would be hurled across the street. It is wild.
Stop threatening to kill Vi.
Thank you!
Taking effect.
With one backhand, I could send them flying.
See, Gorb, I'm glad you're here because I feel like I've been going insane this past few minutes because every single time I react like, dude, he's like, it's not that serious.
I don't think it's that serious, but I think after the red flag conversation, I feel that immediately then expressing violence is quite comedic.
22, by the way, we're calling. Welcome back, Mumes! Oh no. I asked Rita, do I have any other red flags? And she went, you're so fucking time blind. Like, it's unreal. Like, I genuinely don't think you could tell how long time has passed if I give you, like, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. My red flag is having ADHD.
Wait, could you guys both look into the Arcadia general Discord and see the message that Blank just put in there? I can't say the name because they've not been announced yet. But I don't know, them saying it twice is so funny to me. I think that they felt the need to to insinuate how cool they think of
So-
this.
Wait, is this about the server thing?
My beautiful animations.
Yeah.
Maybe that you can get caught up in busy stuff and push stuff back a little bit when we have plans sometimes, but you're just in your busy arc. I'm always in my busy arc, baby. I'm so sorry.
The fact that
yeah,
you
I
lie
guess
about your age if anyone asks you about it. To recalling, sorry, not to anyone else.
All right. Oh, okay.
What? That's odd.
I said they were asking for red flags. I think that's a red flag.
That's just concerning.
I guess that is a pretty good red flag of me. When I have plans with other people, I don't do what Gorb does. Like, I don't get late to them, but I will push them back if there is something else that I'm working on. Like, if hyperton, like fucking I have ADHD. When I'm caught in the attention tunnel, I'm not getting out of it. So I will just push past shit that I'm supposed to be present at. But if I know I can get away with it, like these people are okay with me being later than usual, then I'll do it because I'm working and I usually don't get to work this hard, so I want to get progress in. What's mine?
Dating contra.
That's a good one.
Guys, what are flags? Kajay, let's be positive. What's my green flag?
You are so fucking easy to fall in love with on a platonic and romantic scale. As
Whoa.
someone who is in both.
Whoa.
Gorb is so fucking easy to feel comfortable around. It's crazy.
Whoa!
I think your green flag is that you're extremely fascinating to speak to, and I feel like I could throw any topic at you and like talk about it for hours.
Guys, this is actually nice. I thought we were going to go down the funny route. Jesus Christ!
Why would you ask for green flags if you want to go down the funny route?
Oh, I was going to say you're a raccoon, so you're easy to boot. That was going to be my green.
Well, what's my green flag, Gorb or Billy?
Now I feel bad because I have to say something nice.
You can say something funny as well. I believe in you.
Rinda Hacker's red flag. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to do something without being physically threatened, without doing anything physical, because Kajo's clearly physically threatened you enough this call. What is your green flag? I can literally not think of anything good about you, so that's really, really tough. I'm really joking. I like how you will talk absolute bullshit with me. Just about nothing. Nothing in particular. I think that's great.
Thank you.
Conversation with.
Thank you.
That time I asked Kaji for feedback on an essay and he over-exceeded the deadline.
Let me think though.
I changed my mind. Your red flag is that you have 6 husbands. That's true. I am an active cheater.
Let me think about what your red flag is.
Crazy statement.
This isn't necessarily a red flag, but it's something that you do that could be interpreted as a red flag. But a lot of the romantic pairings you get, my friend Nooms in chat.
Okay.
How do you say it? Is a lot of the pairings that you get interested in, and a lot of the fandoms you get interested in, as a whole, not you specifically, but as a whole, are really fucking bad. And I know you're one of the good ones, but every single time I see a new pairing you're interested in, I'm like, oh, that's the misogynistic one.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Like Arcane Javik, like My Chemical Romance, like Gerard Way. Like, it's not... I know you're not, but like, the general people around you.
What I was gonna say for Rin the Hacker, I think that Rin is perfectly capable to operate on their own, right? Like perfectly capable of doing that. But when they have someone to, like me, to help them with their things, she does constantly ask me for my opinion, and then very quickly changes her opinion if mine is vastly different than hers at times. Too. Yeah, I think that she can do it completely on her own, but if I just raise a normal ass argument against what she says, she completely agrees with me immediately. So not always. Again, this does not happen always, but it happens sometimes, and I think that is the biggest. I can't pull any other red flag about Rin that I can think of. Yeah, you have a bad memory, but fucking everyone does nowadays, bro. Welcome to the 21st century.
My memory's great, thanks.
This is me, by the way. This is me and Rin, by the way.
I'm terrified to hear what my red flag would be. You're a chemistry major with a lot of talent, and yet you choose to spend that on Minecraft roleplay. I think that is a fantastic one to mark down for you, noob.
I think the fact that you refuse to have a profile picture on any platform unless it's genuinely forced down your throat is a huge red flag.
Yeah, no person.
As for you, Bon, I don't think I can find any red flags for you. You have been nothing but kind to me in every single interaction we've had together, and every single interaction I've seen. No, wrong. You play MCC Island a lot.
Well, I said that to noob as mostly a joke. I'm an English major with a lot of talent. Not even a chem major. Pardon me. I'm an English major with what I would say is a lot of talent. I spend it on Minecraft roleplay too. I'm clearly fucked up as well, but here I am. What is one? I think what I would consider your green flag to be is that well, you can lock the fuck in. It is technically speaking not the best trait you have, because you tend to spend more time on other people, their projects and work than your own. But if I need your help with something, then it is usually done within minutes of time, and you don't mind helping me at all, ever. You are a really reliable person to have when you genuinely are needed. I think that's a very good green flag for you.
Why has no one said that my green flag that I dig really well?
Oh, this is true. You dig so well. Fuck, how did I not consider that?
I'm the best. I'm actually
you'll like this. Gorb, you wanna know one of the art fight teams?
I would love to.
It's Team Crystals and Team Fossil this year.
Gorb, you don't do art.
Well, I'm about to.
I think Gorb,
About to
big
develop this
question.
skill real quick.
Gorb, big question. On Arcadia, when you inevitably do another big dig, will it be called Big Dig 2 or Bigger Dig? Which one two?
Andre, did you know I've actually been debating this for about 3 years? I can't decide what's funnier. Because Big Dig 2 is so simple, like it's so simplistic, like it's flat, like it's not really comedic, because Big Dig has all of the comedic value to it anyway. So I would just be carrying that on. But Bigger Dig.
Now, hear me out. Hear me out. What about the name I put in VC chat?
No, because that's too long. It's too long. It needs to be simple and comical.
God forbid Electric Boogaloo gets added to your fucking thing.
Doing Bigger Dig sets you up to do the best thing ever, and one day biggest dig, and then cut it.
Wait, you're so right. There could be a threequel. Oh my god. Wait. Oh Jesus. God, I hadn't even considered that into my calculations. Thing is, right, here's the thing, is that I feel that Big Dig 2 is so simple, but Bigger Dig implies a more mysterious nature around it. Big Dig. Like, because when they see this scale of Bigger Dig, like they're gonna be like, well, what was the first one? What's he trying to beat? And then I'm gonna get to explain the lore behind it, which no one knows.
I'm genuinely gonna wake up the day after launch day and just see like fucking Hakon is suddenly a chunk error. And I'm just going to scream. I'm gonna scream your name so loud we won't need to be on a Discord call for you to hear me.
It's gonna be fucking Contra shaking his fist at the sky and going Gorb, and then you see the fucking like parrots move out of the trees around him.
Whoever fucks with my nation, wait, I haven't announced what.
You need to shut up now. You need to shut up.
Whoever fucks with the nation I'm in first is getting chunk errored. In and out of law. Simultaneously.
Oh wait, I've been announced! I can fucking name my character and point at him. The first time ever! Baby Light a Fire playing a human man! Human fighter!
Whoa!
Gorb is in Hakon. I never said that Gorb is in Hakon. I just said that Gorb will chunk error Hakon. Use that for whatever knowledge you wish.
I'm gonna say 4 nations that I'm not in.
Number 1, Inkaratha. Number 2, Verdantia. Number 3, Hakon. Number 4
hasn't been announced.
Number 4, Kionis. What Gorb do you think Gorb is in?
Well, to be fair, there's a lot of deductive reasoning you could do if you know me well enough, but unfortunately no one knows.
I have an inkling of what nation you might be in. Can I DM you my guess?
Of course you can, bro.
Oh yes, as the fellow head writer of the project.
Is it this one?
Oh? Yeah, me.
Ooh!
Why? What a good guess!
I'm just ignoring Gorb saying threequel rather than trilogy. He's genuinely said like worse.
I've
or
said
weirder
some
shit.
unbelievable new words. I'm like Shakespeare up in this beer.
Chat, listen.
Can I request something?
Yeah!
Okay, so when you will eventually fix the thing you said in general chat you were going to fix, like the server icon, could you also make sure that it's a little bit more zoomed in? Because there's still a lot of space, and the logo is a little tiny on the Discord icon. Dude, I could do it. If you really are gonna sigh that deeply, I'll do it.
No, it's fine, Concha. I'll just do it.
Perfect. Sick. Awesome. Cool. Talking about a guy that cannot capture like fucking intonations in voice at all. It's like, oh, perfect. This is perfectly good for everyone then. No problem here.
Fi, in which order are the logos that you said for the nations?
Put that above. Oh no, I did not.
I did not. I'll put that in
chat. I will tell you, Gorb, if I can go find them real fast.
I got you.
Good guesses, not guaranteed.
I'll tell
Okay.
you. It's Atlas, Hakon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it. It's down. It's down. Get fucked. I did first. Sorry.
Atlas, I can't increment.
Wait, why did the Discord server go dark? Hover over the icon queue.
Fire.
It's an animated profile picture. No, unionize Arcadia.
Chat, instead of exclamation point white pine, we should do exclamation point columns. Please commission me. Hey guys, my drawing stylus is at its last fucking, is on its last fucking limb right now. If you could, spare me $1.
When I get money,
Oh, thank you, Gord.
can I commission you to make my Arcadia character?
Of course.
Wonderful.
So wait, you're the athlete. Oh.
No.
You're playing with my fucking blood pressure, guys.
No, I'm actually from all of them.
What?
I'm the product of 5.
Gord, how the fuck did you get one of the god rolls? What the fuck? How'd you do that? We didn't even. Did you give it to him? Concha, did you give it to him?
Guys, my blood pressure. I'd like to wake up tomorrow.
Oh, but you can kill me, right, Concha?
Oh, I could easily.
Stop adding easily. That makes it so much fun.
Would not break a sweat.
Stop.
Gorb, next time I meet with this fucker, can you be there?
I mean, I can, yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know if I could help him.
You know what I did name?
I can
You know
help
one.
you
You know
crushing
one
you.
thing. You know, actually, Gorb, dude, am I stronger than you?
It
Yeah, but would you have
depends
the
on
heart
muscle
to beat the shit out of Gorb?
No, but if it's a life or death situation, I think Gorb has more endurance. But I think I could just gorilla, fucking stomp the shit out of him.
If you bear hugged me, there would be no way that I could get out.
Yeah, no, I don't
If
think
you-
so.
If you grabbed me and there'd be no way that I could get out because it's a weight game point, and I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. What I was
there's a
gonna
reason-
say.
There's a reason
I'm sorry?
boxing's in categories. Sorry.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is I think that one thing that the doomsday clock went 1 second forward. That's not good. Anyway,
The 3 heading towards Iran. Sorry.
it went from 90 seconds to midnight to 89 seconds to midnight. Anyway, the one thing I named, because we were talking about how I'm shit at naming things usually as a writer, it's my one flaw. The one thing I named, which I think was still one of the best things I've ever named, is lack of intellect. I came up with that, and I think that is still one of the best fucking things I've ever named. I
sorry?
love that name.
Is what? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Lack of intellect.
Oh, that's great. I kind of still wish that we could be traffic lights, but unfortunately,
Yeah, it's already taken.
it's already taken.
Yeah.
$100 men versus 1 gorilla. Hello?
100 men versus me.
100. No, I should. Never mind.
No.
Go to
Go
the
on.
chat. I'll type it. I'll type it.
Oh no.
I just be called a psychopath. I said that aloud.
Oh my god.
You asshole! For context,
Okay,
Concha said 100 Vs versus 1 Concha.
You're no fun, bro.
I'm gonna have to hit you with that. Unfortunately, Concha.
Is that the fucking Silk song? No.
I love that. It's genuinely my favorite image of all time.
Thank you, Hornet.
Do you guys wanna see my second favorite image of all time?
Is
I
it
think-
the same image but then with the crusher?
No, but that'd be great. No.
Oh yeah, that one. It's the third image. It's the third one. The one of Silva, like the viewer saying Gorb won.
Yeah. Those are my 3 most used pictures. No, my third one is actually this picture of wait, you can't show this on stream, but this picture of basically those are supposed to represent me and my friend he lives with two people, and he had been alone for a week before we came to visit him, and he made like castaway things of us with pictures.
What? Are you fully nude in your photo? What the fuck?
Oh no, I should wait. Let me see if I can find that picture. But no, I'm not fully nude. I'm like, it's a silhouette.
Wait, let me go fetch one of my favorite images of all time. It will not take very long. Hold up.
Wait, I don't know if I have that one. It's surely favorited, actually.
Or what's this photo from?
The one that I sent, or the one of me?
No, the one I sent.
Oh, that photo is from. That photo is from the Clockwork Citadel, I believe. In the soon released, in the tomorrow releasing Hollow Knight Silk Song.
True.
Go to the
Silk Song tomorrow.
That is my favorite. That is my favorite of all time.
That's a pretty good one.
Koch is better than me, and he will always deserve more followers than me.
That's also a good one. Wait, also the origin behind that like void picture is quite silly, but I really want to find the picture before I send it, but I don't know if I can. I'm sorry. Wait, did I explain that to you? Oh, a long time ago, surely.
Yes, you have.
Where is it? Oh, I've just gone into my favorites and I found a bunch of pictures of my ex. No.
Remove them from your favorites.
Oh.
I am. Get out of my favorites.
The thing is, he removes them from his favorites, and then every single day after he wakes up at night being drunk, he has them in his favorites again, and he can't explain why that happens.
It's
He just
horrible. Oh, we were so in love. Wait, never mind. I'm gonna get what it's all.
Chat, at the start of this year, I did a prediction stream. One of them has been crossed off.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry, mate.
Orb, I would never treat you like he does.
Yeah, but he was right, so I can't really not.
I know your favorite color is red, but I think you deserve a little bit better for sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, mate, love you to death. You'll be right.
I'll be fine.
Every single time he gets depressed, I'm starting like doing the fucking. He's averaging 40. Last game, I just start naming the shit Gorb did while he was in his prime of gaming. You know, you remember when you wiped out an entire fucking villa filled with elves on your own, and beat what is probably the strongest fucking character even Dad has ever seen based on health pool.
Yeah, and I did it with Florb.
Yep.
That's still like when people ask me what my like proudest moment of life is, I have to like not say that.
Florb was legendary.
It was legendary.
What was Florb?
Oh my god! Basically, I owned a mansion in my house. And I we had the custom like item thing, and the custom maps. And I put an item frame on the ground with my face on it. I called it Florb. It had a sign under it, so if you walked over it, you would fall and die to dripstone at the bottom of the pit. And a bunch of people invaded my house, and I baited the strongest person on the server into Florb.
Into a stalagmite trap.
And killed him with it. And it was just like Saturn immediately broke character and started screaming.
Yeah.
It was
the entire VC. Everyone was silent. Everyone was ghosting and spectator around him. And when he did it, like Eventide was a pretty joking environment. We would break character relatively occasionally, but overall we'd stay relatively serious when we were actually doing lore. And then when that moment happened, like I don't think I've ever seen Nick Destructoid break character. I think even he congratulated you on what you just pulled off.
No, because it was something else. Like, it was. I changed after that. There's before floor, but after floor.
It is your Roman Empire.
It is. I can't find this fucking picture.
Is there a clip of floor? But I don't have it. I think Zoe has it.
I think I have the VOD still saved somewhere because I was so. It's deep somewhere though.
All right, lads, it was really fun.
Your wife
I have
calling?
to head out. No, I'm going to do nothing for a small 15 minutes, and then I will go to my wife because I have to go wake up at like 8:30.
Oh, okay.
8:30 tomorrow.
I have to go finish my assignment because I have to go wake up at 9.
Yeah, alright.
You and me, Gorb, hold your hands.
Alright, I'll go finish upstream then. I'll see you guys.
All right, chat. It was really nice to talk to you. I appreciate all of you. Vi, I love you. Gorb, I love you too. I'll talk to you guys later.
Before you go, I think I'm about to be sent the silhouette picture.
Oh. V of sorrow and agony. Why am I saying so? Oh, the fucking emo I'm trying.
Wait, sorry, I really want to. I really want to because it's quite magical. I think I'm being sent it. Yeah, but essentially, I will explain the origin of it. I have quite a thing. It's not a disorder. Well,
no, it is.
Well, it is. But I don't know.
It is a recognized disorder, is it not?
Yeah, but it is, but I don't know if this is it, or if it's just me being annoying. Me and my friends go on holiday to Wales every year. We go to the beach. It's lovely. You know, we go during warm weather. It's beautiful. And what we do is, you know, we go to the beach about sort of, you know, we try and hit the beach every day, and we'll come back and we'll all, you know, we don't have 12 showers, so we'll all take turns. But what some of those people do is, you know, stand on the bath mat with their sandy feet, their sandy bodies. Some of them shake off on the bath mat, and I think that's utterly disgusting. And then they get in the shower, and some of my friends aren't the most hygienic, so they'll rinse, they'll spray themselves down, and they will not get all the sand off, and they'll go back onto the bath mat, the already sandy bath mat, and get it wet, which is preposterous. But, you know, a bath mat's there for getting wet. What truly is the sinful thing is not hanging up the bath mat after you use it. Now, I can let this slide for a little bit because it's a big group of people, and, you know, we're all taking turns. But when you're the last person and you don't hang up the fucking bath mat, the wet, sandy, grotesque bath mat, you don't up, that tends to grind my gears a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, I'm really dragging this out because he's not fucking sending it to me. But
you messaged me this image. I'll probably be able to find it.
Please do. But I had after 2 days of this, I had a mild breakdown at the dinner table because we all eat dinner together. It's very cute. I had a mild breakdown at the dinner table, and I comedically.
Was this from the 2023 vacation? I found it.
Yeah. Okay. Send it to me, please.
That's how easy it was. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll put it in VC chat.
Yeah. And I had I was I was comedically shouting and expressing my issues surrounding it, and two of my friends decided to scurry off, take the bath mat, and throw it under the sink, the drying bath mat that I had put up, throw it under the sink, and dip it in the gravel outside, and then throw it in the shower for me to find. And that picture was taken of me walking out holding the bath mat, searching for them both, because they'd both gone to hide.
Now Gorb is a faceless creator, so chat will have to use their imagination.
Yeah, let's completely censor your face real quick.
Well, just honestly, you don't have to darken it much more, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think you have to darken it much more. I'll quickly draw a depiction of what your expression is for chat to understand why I said it.
Genuinely looks like the Void from Thunderbolts, guys.
I don't think me censoring it can depict truly what this image is like, but this is what it looks like.
Wait, let me try. Wait, sorry, Vi, I've not checked into your stream as of yet. Hold on, I really want to see.
Unless you want Vi to show about the little face he drew, but
Yeah,
I can't.
that's your call.
Why can't I? Why does I hate Twitch's new layout? There it is. Found it.
It's up to you if you want to show without.
No, I think that's fine. That's funny.
That's good enough.
Yeah. Although I do have quite a sadistic smile that you're not quite capturing.
Yeah,
Alright.
He looks like fucking Dexter Morgan.
But it's.
This is probably closer to the actual expression that you had.
I just love that. It's just so funny.
Here it is with the. Oh, never mind. It exceeds the file limit. Alright. That being said, though, I will see you all.
Yeah.
Love you
I
guys.
also-
Talk to you later.
Love you. See you later.
Hey!
Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for staying till the end of the stream. I will be sending you all now to my friend Tyler Mortings. I was about to write his name, just Tyler. That is not his name. My music volume's getting a bit too loud. Okay. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for staying as long as stream as you have. And I will see you in the next one sometime soon, later this week or later next week. I don't know. But I'll see you, and goodbye.